And Foodie Booty says, Amberlynn, if I wasn't happily married and I was, not living here in Kuwait, we should make like a content house and you and I can make content together. My first thought was, who's going to take care of the animals in this content house? And that's when I remembered. That's why Amber has no problem with Chantal, because they're the same fucking person. Hello, everybody. If you are a subscriber, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. If you are new, thank you for being here as well. I am Uhari, and today I hope to entertain, inform, and quite honestly, enrage you. Today we're going to be giving attention to somebody who is just so obsessed with it that they keep plastering themselves on a person that doesn't even really give two shits about them. That's right, we're talking about Amberlynn Reid and her constant obsession with trying to tie herself to Foodie Booty. See, the average person would look at somebody like Foodie Booty, a documented animal abuser, and think, Jesus fucking Christ, I don't want to be associated with that. But no, not our girl Amberlynn Reid. See, Amber is somebody who has astounding, great judgment in character. She knows how to pick her friends and her allies, and for years now she has been throwing herself at the foot of Chantal's bed, begging for shreds of attention, acknowledgement, and friendship. Well, this time around, Amberlynn Reid decided to do what she does, one of her favorite ploys for attention, popping into other people's live streams using her official YouTube account. Amberlynn Reid went in to greet her friend Chantal.
Amberlynn, hi. Hello, welcome to the stream. Amberlynn, if I wasn't married and didn't have anything else to do, we could be roommates. I'm just kidding. I'm not saying I'm very happy with my husband, but I'm just saying it'd be cool to be roommates and we could do content.
She went in there, she tried to help defend her friend, support her friend, just give her friend a little shout out. And I said, wow, that's who you're picking to be your friend? Why would anybody want to associate themselves openly with Chantal? Again, a documented animal abuser. Then I remembered, birds of a feather fly together, and lol cows of a pasture graze together. Does that translate? Did I overshoot something there? You understand my point. Two people find kinship in being so goddamned alike. See, they're both fat women on the internet who are supposedly hated for their fat. I'll admit, there probably are people out there. No, there definitely are people out there who hate Chantal and Amber, and part of that reason is their weight. But I am of the belief that at least over 50% of the people who are there aren't there because they were attracted to fat shaming them. I know from a personal standpoint, I was attracted to Amberlynn because I was attracted to her journey, the journey of 1,000 steps pending. Amberlynn Reid has this ability to draw people in, new people, and make them feel oh so very sorry for her. Oh my God, look at this poor little 600-pound woman on the internet. Oh God, people are just so cruel making fun of a fat woman. Listen here. If you think that people hate Amber and Chantal because they're fat, that's fatphobic. Okay? Because you're saying their only defining characteristic and trait is their body. You cannot get over their weight. It's the only thing you can focus on. So much so that when you look at them, you think, well, why would somebody like this be hated? Obviously because they're fat. Well, that's fatphobic. Chantal and Amberlynn can do whatever it is within their power. They can be horrible people and be hated, not because of their fat. I have a dream that lol cows would be hated not for their BMI, but because they be mighty assholes. No, I should have ended it on something with an I, because they be mad ignorant. I am off my game today. I don't know, maybe because the topic of animal abuse isn't really funny. Because it's not. And that's what we're talking about today. Let's just get into it. We're talking about animal abuse.
Boom. Jesus Christ, that was like...
See, that is something that Amber and Chantal have in common. These women don't take care of themselves, and their refusal to take care of themselves spills into other facets of their lives. That is why they are so codependent. They need to have a partner at every point in their lives because they refuse to take accountability for themselves. And as long as they can get somebody to play some sort of paternalistic role in their lives, they'll always be okay because somebody will be taking care of the issues. See, Amberlynn fancies herself to be somebody that she's not. She's not somebody who is independent. She's not somebody who can take care of herself. And she's most certainly not somebody who can single-handedly take care of her pets. See, a lot of you are new here. You came in when Amber was living in the apartment that she used to live in with Becky, and then moved in her new girlfriend at the time while Becky was still in there. You come after that era of seeing Amber and her new love, Aunt Jemima, living a great fancy domestic life. You know, ever so often we get a little shoulder, we get a little elbow, we get a little tattoo reveal, get a little sneaker, reveal. Ever so often we would see Aunt Jemima. And Aunt Jemima was one of the best caretakers that Amber has ever had. Aunt Jemima made sure that Amber was able to retain a sense of dignity that she didn't earn. See, when Aunt Jemima wasn't busy picking up rotisserie chickens for her girlfriend, she would be walking Twinkie, taking care of Twinkie, making sure that the cats are taken care of, cleaning out the litter boxes. That's what Amberlynn does. She lures you in with the promise of having a romantic partner, and then before you know it, you're a caretaker. Now I know you're thinking, come on, she doesn't look like Aunt Jemima. We don't know what she looks like. You don't know what she looks like. Aunt Jemima is a beautiful woman, and I'm not talking about her phenotypical features. See, Aunt Jemima is also kind of like an archetype of what's called the mammy. And the mammy is a historical figure of the black woman, usually a slave. The original model for the Aunt Jemima known for the syrup's name was Nancy Green, and she was born a slave and was able to escape slavery. But within that slavery, she was a mammy. You take care of the kids. You take care of your owner. You baby your owner. Who else did that? Did she clean? Yes. Did she cook? Yes. Did she pick things up? Yes. And did she take care of the animals more than the mother herself? Yes. Fine. Still making her comfortable that I'm calling her Aunt Jemima. I won't do that. But I won't call her wifey. And I won't call her Alex. I won't call her Feline. And I won't call her babe. I'll call her Jade. Because that's her name. Because that's her name. Yes, that's her name. She wants to hide it. But we can't fight it. You were a dick, yeah, to Becky. So I don't care who moves right in and disrespects somebody's ex. Becky was so nice to you, Aunt Jemima. My thumbnail is a picture of Twinkie's clickety nails, because back in the day, before Jade, Twinkie used to make this sound when she walked around. And why was that? Because Twinkie's nails were overgrown and they weren't being cut. Who else had long nails that weren't being cut? BBJ, Chantal's former pet that she abused, for which there is documented evidence. Yes, we have the clickety nails. What else do they have in common? We recently found out that Julia Foodie Booty's new cat wasn't spayed, and we found this out when she went on heat and was having a really difficult time. Who else didn't spay their cats? Yes, it was somebody called Amberlynn Reed. That's right. And remember when Foodie Booty was moving, so she wanted to rehome her cats? Who else tried to rehome cats? Ding ding ding, Amber. That's right. When Amberlynn first went to move in with Becky, the landlord had a rule about how many animals were allowed. Amberlynn took in Twinkie and then gave her cats to Becky's friends to take care of. Turns out that the cats weren't spayed. Becky's friends came out with this information. Money was raised in the community to send the cats to the vet to get them spayed. Amberlynn finds out about this and she drives mad in the middle of the night. She forces her mammy at the time, Becky, to drive her all the way during the night so that she can go get her cats that she then negotiates to be able to stay there. So they could kind of have stayed there the entire time. But yeah, sure. Anyway, after being humiliated publicly, Amberlynn then took her cats to the vet and had them spayed. Who else is forced into taking their animals to the vet, not because they want to, but because they fear the audience reaction? All right, her best friend, Chantal. So we have the spaying, we have the nails. What else do we have? Oh, God. This one is the one that hurts the most. This one. If you're a pet owner, hell, if you're a human with a heart, if you're the type of person that sees an animal in pain and then you feel in pain but can watch true crime and listen about people being massacred but not feel pain, but then somebody says that they poisoned the dogs and you're like, oh, okay, yes, you're that person, good, me too. Something wrong in terms of our empathy, but we can get there. Let's focus. The dog. Picture it, Kentucky, 2019. Twinkie is shaking. Twinkie is in very visible pain. And instead of calling the emergency vet, instead of trying to get help for Twinkie, Amberlynn went to Chili's. That's right. Instead of getting help for her dog, she decided to go to a restaurant, to go to Chili's, to go eat out there, have a good time. And then she came back and bought some sort of treats for Twinkie.
Dude, all the bet about Twinkie. I've had some questions about you should have taken Twinkie to an animal hospital. Like I said, we didn't have any of those near us, or I would have done that. Like, I live in a rural place, and we don't have like a lot of what like other places have. But I called the vet today, told her exactly what happened. But the thing is, Twinkie woke up today feeling a lot better. So I explained everything to the vet. She said, give Twinkie baby aspirin. Ooh.
See, it would have been one thing if like there were really no vets, there was nobody there. But people Googled it, and it turned out not far from the Chili's where she went to eat was an emergency vet. If people who aren't even in the United States could find the vet, what was keeping Amber from doing so? I know for a fact that the Google in Kentucky is the same as the Google South Africa and the rest of the world except for China. Amberlynn chose to satisfy her appetite and her addiction over taking care of her pet in that moment. Who else chose to satisfy their addiction and their appetite over taking care of an ailing animal? That's right, Chantal. That's another thing they have in common. Amberlynn Reed looks like a good pet owner because for the past 2 years, her ex-girlfriend has been taking excellent care of her pets. Before Aunt Jemima moved in, Twinkie was horribly obese. And with the help of Aunt Jemima, that dog got healthy and beautiful. And Twinkie had never been so well taken care of in her entire life with Amberlynn Reed. And now Jade is gone. And we don't know if Amber is actually walking Twinkie like she says she is. Maybe she is. Maybe Amber is walking Twinkie like she says she is. Maybe Amber is bending down every day and cleaning litter boxes. Maybe Amber's filling water bowls. Maybe Amber's doing all of these amazing things. Or maybe Amber now has help from somebody else. Because I believe the primary reason, or one of the main reasons you're such bad pet owners when left alone with nobody else to support you, is because you don't take care of yourselves. You have to take care of your children. Once you have your children, they are the priority. And a great way to love your pets, Amber, is to love yourself. A great way to love your pets is to get healthy. A great way to love your pets is to become more independent. What happens if you need to take them to the vet and your mammy, well, OG mammy, who was supposed to be a mommy isn't there to take them to the vet? What are you gonna do? So, if you're one of those people who is feeling terribly sorry for Amberlynn and thinks that she's just being bullied and she is such an amazing person, no, there are reasons why people don't like her. The internet doesn't forget. You can just Google Amberlynn Twinkie nails. Do it on Safe Search. Because there's another Amberlynn Reed. And she works that. You'll see a different kind of pussy. Cat. So what inspired this video was Amberlynn Reed going into Foodie Booty's chat saying hi so she can get attention again. And Foodie Booty says, Amberlynn, if I wasn't happily married and I was, not living here in Kuwait, we should make like a content house and you and I can make content together. My first thought was, who's going to take care of the animals in this content house? And that's when I remembered. That's why Amber has no problem with Chantal, because they're the same fucking person. So yeah. Fuck you. Take care of your animals. And take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, how are you supposed to take care of your children? One of the terrible things about trauma is that we can repeat the traumas that were done to us. Don't neglect your children the way you were neglected when you were a child. Work better, do better, fight your addictions in the same way you wish your parents had fought their addictions. Because just because your addiction is food doesn't mean you're better than your parents. Because addiction is addiction. Okie dokie. If you watched this video, thank you so much. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, comment, share. And if you have a animal, please take care of it, love it. And yeah, if you want to reach me, my email is somewhere there where you click like more channel. You can get my email there. And yeah, thank you so much. Goodbye.